So someone asked me about how to stay focused or, equanimous, grounded in these times that are pulling us all. Every level of our experience, of our being at the moment is being pulled constantly in so many different directions. It's easy to lose one's footing, to lose one's ground. And so we have to almost develop kind of strategies, I would say. So I came up with a list of useful strategies to navigate these intense times. I think I've got like 8 of them, so I won't stay long on each one, but let's see what we've got. It's not time to escape or get distracted. The calling is to come here. The calling is to know this and to be here, to be present in this. That's the way. It's the only way. Ultimately, the whole of the experience at the moment, while we think something else is going on, is an invitation for each individuation to stay in the present, in the now, as this, without tension, with vigilance and relaxation, but being present. But we're obviously out of practice and we've forgotten and we don't know what this presence really is. So we need to practice this presence again and again and again, not just in meditation, in this, as we're online, as we're with family, as we're driving our car, as we're in the store, as we're doing any single thing. Be present. Silent presence ultimately allows everything to flow in its way. We're so badly trained as human beings in this culture, in most cultures, we just don't know this. And it's in many ways the most simple answer. So that's the overriding umbrella of how to deal with whatever is happening in the personal life or in the collective life or in the galactic life. It doesn't matter. Number 1, stay grounded in the present moment. Don't get caught in too much mental abstraction or spiritual bypassing. Be here fully, in body, in emotion, in mind, in presence. If it helps, get out into nature. Put your feet on the grass. Put your feet on the soil. Walk. Go into nature. Sit by a river. Find a tree. Look at the sun. Look at the heavens around us. Go out into the night sky. Everything like that helps this grounding in the present moment. Just be in it. Don't name it, just be in it. And if that's not available, just sit like this. Nothing. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Mind, just let it do its thing. Don't be distracted. Drop the distraction. Number 2, rest deeply. The body is integrating immense energetic shifts. Listen to it. Listen to its needs for stillness. Allow yourself to slow down. This is a time where the body must not be avoided, must not be denied, must not either be indulged, but a healthy relationship with the body. Body is a reflection of unresolved mind, unresolved emotions in so many ways. Body carries so much of the old within it, both on the physical level, old toxins, old undigested stuff, but old emotions, old beliefs, old thoughts. It carries around so much of that, so it's busy trying to function in the present and do its job. that it's innately designed for, but it's also carrying around a whole load of baggage. Best thing I ever did over a long period of time was to get rid of the baggage of the body, detoxification, shifting to an entirely clean diet. Yeah, and dealing with the old baggage and the old emotional baggage stored up in the emotional subtle energy body. This is so useful and so profound. That in itself heals something, keeps us present. Rest. Get rest. Real rest. Don't take your phone to bed. Don't take the phone to bed. Leave the phone downstairs. There's another thing that I started doing 2 years ago. I leave the phone downstairs and I go to bed. Turn it off. Go to bed. Wake up. Go about and then look at it again. Still the same. Nothing bad has happened. Don't take the phone to bed. Go and read or be silent. Still. Quiet music. Soft. Nourish the self, man. Nourish yourself. Be kind to yourself at these times. Tremendous energies going on. Kindness is always the answer, but now more than ever. Number 3, hydration and clean nourishment. Water, good quality water, helps flush the system, helps keep the system going. Supports the nervous system. Light, simple foods can ease the transition and support the body's recalibration. It can also start the gentle detoxification process. Go to the salad section, not the processed section. Leave the middle aisles alone. Go to the outer aisles in the store. Get that fresh produce. Go to the farmer's market. Find what you can. Eat simple. Light foods, the food of light. The food of light is God's food. The food in the center aisles, the food in the shelves is man's food. One has real healing energy and the other one has, questionable energy, questionable nutrition. Harder for the body to break down. Body loves that stuff on the outer aisles. But emotion and mind is drawn to the middle aisles because that's where the addictive mechanisms are. Number 4, avoid addictive or distracting behaviors. Addictions, substances, social media, emotional drama are always ways to numb discomfort. Avoid them. Deal with them. Deal with the discomfort. Stop avoiding yourself. Like I said in all my videos, stop avoiding yourself. Stop distracting. Stop disappearing into the addictions, the addictive mechanisms. They may have worked for a while, but chances are they're not working anymore. So you just go on and on and on. Losing yourself, trying to lose oneself in these distractions, trying to avoid oneself in these distractions, hoping that we don't have to face what it is that we're avoiding, but we do. Number 5, don't try to interpret what's happening. The mind will want to categorize, label, and explain everything that's going on all of the time, and it can't. What is happening is beyond the mind on all levels. What's happening to you is beyond some of your understanding. Don't keep on grabbing hold of it and saying, it's this, it must be this, it must be this. Rest in a deeper not knowing. What's wrong with not knowing? What's so bad, what's so difficult about not knowing? Does it do something to the mind? Well, let it do something to the mind. Does it start to bring up discomfort? Well, let it bring up discomfort. Don't avoid. Don't interpret. Don't narrate all the time. Relax into the process. The more you resist, the more suffering arises. The more you open, the more this transformation moves through you with grace. Go with it. The river calls everyone. Most are standing back, saying, I'm waiting for the right moment to give myself to the river. Meanwhile, the river just goes on and goes on. Give yourself to the river. Go with the flow. Go with your life. Go with it. Don't barter with your life. Don't barter with the river. Don't barter with the flow of the energies as they're moving through you. Go with them. This is a tremendous amount of power in this. Be creative. Write. Do some music. Do art. Dance. Play guitar. Doesn't matter how well you do it. It doesn't matter what the end product is. Do it. Allow your creativity to be an arising from the depth. Pour out your sorrow. Pour out your joy. It's only between you and God. Nobody else cares. Nobody else will ever hear or see or listen or witness in many ways. It doesn't matter. It's about connecting with the deepermost, with the shadow if necessary. Pour it out. Write it out. I spent years writing. Right, it's like this. Writing. Oh God, what about this? And then eventually I just tore it all up and threw it away. Was it worthless? No, it wasn't worthless. It was a beautiful expression in the moment of who I was, or who I was letting go of, or what was tormenting me, or what my joy was, or what my insight was, or any of these things. And eventually, transformation happened. A forging happened through this creative expression. Don't doubt the power of your creativity. You don't have to be someone. Our creativity gets dulled down when we're young. Wake it up. Deepen into surrender. Let go of resistance, of clinging, of wanting to manage your journey. Trust the unfolding of your life. Is that possible? Is it possible to change around the nature of how you relate to your own life? And for all of these things that I've just talked about to come down to one thing. Is it possible for you to trust the unfolding of your life without having to manage it so rigidly, without so much obsession with control? Is it possible to let go of the one who seeks to manage, to control? This is a really fundamentally important question. Is it possible for you to trust the flow of your own life? Because that does something. It's a great question. Because if you trust, and there's no judgment whether you do or not, but it's a great invitation to see whether you do or whether you don't. And if you don't, what is it that is standing in the way of you trusting the flow of your own unfolding, the unfolding of your own life? Because if you trust, then you would have to say there's goodness here. And if you don't trust, it's because you still feel there's something, designed in a way or intent on tripping you up, or there's something you can't let go of. And my invitation is to really look at that and to see whether it's possible to even trust the letting go of that, and the deeper acceptance of that, and the deeper surrender to the trust of your life as it's unfolding. Because that's all we have in many ways. What else do we have? We can search through knowledge, but knowledge still brings us to the same door that this is. This is the door. This door. Can you trust without managing, without controlling, without tightness, without avoiding, without bypassing? Can you trust the unfolding of your life? It's a big question. I really have only come to being able to really trust that, not in a way that has any outcome to it or any expectation of any outcome, but just to trust the unfolding of my life as it is, day after day, moment after moment, hour after hour. I could never do that. And I understand how difficult it is to have trust. To have trust. Because what are we trusting in? Are we trusting in a God that's been told to us is somewhere else and is actually a punitive God? Are we trusting life, which we have become divorced from? Are we trusting nature, which we don't know? Are we trusting our own innocence, which has been buried under the weight of guilt and shame and trouble? You know, what is it that we're trusting? That's a question, not an answer. I ask. I'm asking fundamental questions here. Do you trust? Can you trust life? Can we allow ourselves to trust life more? Wow. I love that question. I love that question. Fall in love with the question. Don't worry about the answer. Fall in love with the question itself. Can I trust the unfolding? Okay, I'll leave you with that query. I'll leave you with that inquiry. Thank you so much for watching. Many blessings.